Hey, what's up everybody? It's Laura at Vegan RV, and in this video we take our RV across the border and into Mexico. So it is still the time of COVID, but we are able to cross with RVs right now, and we'll take you down to San Felipe, which is our first stop, where we do a little checking out of the beach, and we will also I'll take you over to a grocery store to kind of show you what you can expect to find down here. And this grocery store is typical of most towns. They have a grocery store like this, so that's pretty cool. And then after San Felipe we go to Puertecitos, which is where our favorite hot springs are. All hot springs are our favorite, but we really like these because they're right on the ocean. So I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to show you everything. So check it out. Well, it's happening. We're filling out with gas and getting ready to head to Mexico. We're about to roll up on Mexico border crossing. How do you feel about that, Kevin?
I'm so ready.
Right. We'll give you a little quick look, and then I'll have to turn this thing off. Oh my God, that looks terrible. Good thing we're not towing. Okay, so we're in Mexico. The border crossing wasn't too bad. So the border agents were all wearing masks. That was good. But one problem we did have is we got our FMM permits online, and you have to print out both the permit and the receipt, and they want paper copies of those at the border. So make sure you do that if you do it online. If you just cross the border and get your permit, then you're all good. But if you do it online, you got to have both the receipt and the permit for some reason. They will not take looking at it on your computer or any of that. So, but luckily one of us had two of us had printers, so it was no problem. And now we're here. Okay, so we're parked up here.
Some little fish, tiny one.
That shit's slippery out there. That real white shit. Rock that.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, the sea and the sky are almost the same color. It's a shame we gotta look out my window, but yeah.
Alright, so I'm walking to the Calimex Supermercado from Victor's, and I need to restock on some produce and fruit because you shouldn't cross the border with a bunch of that stuff. It might be taken. You're not supposed to. They didn't ask about it, but there's no point in loading up before you cross. So luckily the first stop there will be places you can shop, so I'm gonna get to that. So it's heartbreaking, there are a lot of street dogs here. I've run across probably 4 packs in my walk so far. Okay, so the walk to Calimex was a mile and a half. And I didn't run into any problems. Again, lots of street dogs, but none of them were aggressive or came after me or anything like that. So just when you see them, just kind of stand still for a second and judge what they're gonna do. Usually they're just gonna pass you by. If they seem to be coming at you, you just yell at them and they go the other way. So, yeah, oh, anyway, it took me like 25 minutes to do the walk. So it's 8 a.m. and they just opened. I'm gonna go in there and see what's up. Okay, so I'm in the produce department, which is where I'm gonna get almost everything in here right now. But as you can see, they have all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so I'll show you what I got later. So that's the almond, the soy milk that we usually get at home, so that's awesome. They also have Galapia Farms. Oh wow, look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. Awesome. They also have these papers. This is pretty cool. This is all tomato sauce. They're all in aseptic packages of some kind. Like lots. I think that's pretty new. Like no cans. There are a couple of jars down there, but no cans. So common spices you can buy in little packets like this almost everywhere. So you can just refill your jar. It's a little bit less waste, so that's pretty awesome. So you'll find plenty of pasta here, but whole grain pasta is going to be harder to come by. Really seeing any here, but I did see, like if you're gluten free, they have some of these things up here, so that's good to know. Okay, so one fun thing here is that they have a lot of scented toilet paper because you don't flush it, you put it in a basket next to the toilet. So here's an orange one, an almond one, and this one is Christmas, so that's amazing. So they have lots of cereal here. It's like stuff that you'll recognize. Some slightly different packaging. And Cheerios, cornflakes, all that. And you also find oats. So, yeah. Yep, snacks. We got snacks. Some you'll recognize, some you won't. This right here, you check your temperature before you can come in. It's pretty awesome. So it was a good thing I came early because now there's a line to get in. They're only letting a certain amount of people in. Everybody in there was in masks, and they have hand sanitizer. They check your temperature as you come in. So that's better than any grocery store I've been to in the US so far, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, successful shopping tip. Now I have to carry all this stuff back, so I had to buy a pineapple. You see a pineapple, it's like $1, you gotta get it, right? Anyway, I'll show you what I got later. Hey, does this mean I get to stay here free? Probably not. Whew, I'm still all red and sweaty from my walk back. It's already, I think, 90 degrees and it's 9:15 a.m. so it won't be like that come, you know, February, March, but anyway, I'm gonna show you what I got. Keep in mind this is for $13.48. First I'll roll you down the receipt so you can see how much everything is, and then I will show you everything. So let's look at it. All right, So we've got this bunch of bananas and 2 peppers, poblano peppers, and a yellow bell pepper, big red onion, a jicama, 4 apples and 3 limes, a bag of carrots under a bunch of cilantro, some romaine hearts, a pineapple, a loaf of bread, and I got some hot sauce because I don't have any taco sauce. So, okay, so this is about a pound of fresh corn tortillas. They only had kilos there, and I just asked them for a half, and they split it out for me. So this was 33 cents. So yeah, all that 13. What did I say? 13.48, something like that. Yeah, pretty good. To pay attention to and walking in Mexico is where you're going, because there are bumps and lumps and things to trip over everywhere. For example, things like that. So yeah, just watch where you're going. Hey Kevin, what did Lorena just bring you?
The whole reason that I came to Baja!
His favorite things.
Karate japoneses. Basically fried
Japoneses.
peanuts.
There's no R in that. Japoneses.
That's what I said.
Japonese.
Japoneses.
I don't know, we're both saying it wrong probably. Basically they're crunchy, there's a crunchy coating on the peanuts. I think they maybe have some soy sauce or something in them.
Delicious, I think,
Yeah.
is the ingredient.
Yeah.
If I'm right. Yep. It's delicious.
You can get them in the US, but they're not exactly the same.
This is amazing.
That's the one that's
But
amazing.
I will destroy this whole thing by the end of the video.
Yep. Just keep watching. Just kidding. Alright, so we're now on the way to Puertecitos, and it'll be interesting to see the difference in the road. I'll insert a little bit of video of what we had to go through before, and you'll get an idea of the difference. So, yeah, we'll see you then.
This is better than most US roads right here.
We've been here 5 minutes, and Kevin's already in the water. So the tide here in Puertecitos also swings pretty far. Like you can see, this area here was all full of water just a little while ago. Tide's headed out, which means that we're going to go hop in the hot springs. So if it's still light out, I'll show you that as well. Well, we're heading down to the hot springs, which is why we're here at Puertecitos, because because
Covers all of these up. So
that's going to be our view. There we go. You can see it's going to be amazing. So, even though there are these lovely stairs here down into this one, it's really hot. Like it's hot here, here, and over here. So we're gonna go a little bit further. Did you see that?
Good morning.
Good morning. We're being quiet because it's like 6:30 a.m.
Everybody else is asleep.
Yeah. We're having oats, overnight oats this time though.
And look at this view.
Yeah.
Y'all should be here with us right now.
Yeah, maybe in February.
that's what I figured.
One thing to keep in mind about Puertecitos is there's nothing here. There's a gas station as you drive in, but we've never seen it open, so we don't know if it actually ever opens. I should drop here a photo of the fire station, so that's pretty amazing. So all that is to say is bring everything you need here. Be loaded with water, fuel. I mean, it's like an hour from San Felipe, so you'll be fine. But yeah, be loaded up, have all the food you want, all that stuff, and enjoy yourself. Well, it appears that the gas station really was just closed for lunch yesterday, and is actually open sometimes. Aren't those hot springs just gorgeous? You have to time it and go down when the tide is out so that the hot springs are exposed, because when the tide is up, it covers them all up. I think there may be one at the very top that you might be able to still get into in Puertecitos, but we haven't checked it out at high tide, so couldn't really tell you. Anyway, if you are interested in travel to Mexico, we're going to be covering this trip for the next couple months, so you'll want to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll find out when we put out new videos. And if you like Mexican food from our last trip, I put out a little cook zine of easy Mexican dishes that you can make in your RV, obviously, because that's what I live in. So the link will be down below, and right now I'm just selling the ebook because I'm not shipping anything from Mexico. So anyway, we will see you next time. Bye.